Online students, can you all hear me? So, myself, Likita, I'm a full stack trainer here. So, today we are going to start the full stack UI batch. Okay. So this includes like few people are from the Python and Java people are also there. So here we are starting with UI. In other 20 days to 1 month, Python also will be started for the people who are enrolling for the Python. In the same way, after a few days, Java also will be started. Okay, I will elaborately explain about what does full stack module will contain. Okay, we will just wait for 2 more minutes. There are few people yet to join. I will just give you the introduction on what is full stack module contains. Either it's Java or Python, only backend changes. And also, we'll start with HTML today. Okay, everyone. So, what is mainly application and how many types of applications are there? These all things also we'll discuss. And how to create a real time application, we'll be seeing. Okay. Okay, see here, either it is full stack UI or full stack Java, whatever it is, or full stack Python, whatever you are learning, the module will take up to 6 to 7 months maximum because we are teaching so many modules with projects along with projects. So your classes will be from Monday to Friday. Okay, online session, online students, are you following? If you are having any questions, you can just unmute and talk to me, or you can give a message in the chat box. I'll be checking. If it is fine, you can just put this symbol so that I'll think everything goes on fine. Okay, are you following? Okay, Vaishnavi. Yes, good. Thank you. So now the module, either Java or Python, will be from 6 to 7 months of time it will take mostly. And here, using this full stack, you will be able to develop one real time web application. Okay, something like Amazon, Flipkart, e-commerce, product applications, so many things you can develop, where here any real-time application will include three modules: front end, back end, and the database. Okay, in the front end of either Python or Java, you will be learning UI, that is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Along with that, we are also teaching the frameworks, that is React.js. You have Angular also, but now React is in high demand. So we are teaching what? React.js. So first you will learn. Using these three also you can develop, but we are getting the opportunity with React more. Okay, they were asking React compulsory. And in the back end, you will be learning either Java or Python. So there are people, Python people are there. So they will be starting after this 1 month of course. Within 1 month, you will be started with Python. So first 1 month you will learn only one module because it is too hectic. No, first time you are learning something. So 1 month you will be learning this, and after that, you along with this parallelly you will be learning Python. And once you complete any one module, we'll start with other one, that is backend. So backend or again database. You need database connection to develop a real time application, right? Yes, please come. So for this and all, you will be learning all the three modules: front end, back end, and database. So in the back end, you may learn Python or Java. In the Python, you will be learning like core Python, advanced Python, and also the framework Django you will be learning. Okay, yes, please come. Core and advanced Python and Django. Like how we have the Java, like core Java, advanced Java, and also like you have frameworks for Spring and Spring Boot. Like that, you will have for this also. You will be learning that. Okay, and database. So database is mainly used for what? For storing huge amount of information. So for creating a real time application, when you develop a Facebook or any application, if you log in any application, it will save your credentials, right? Next time it will open your own page. How it is opening? Your data is saved at sub location. For that we need a database. If the Facebook or any application is used by limited number of people, it can be stored in any other device, but it is used by millions of people, so it is require we require a database is generally used for what? Storing huge amount of information. So you will be using this any one database to complete your real time application. So front end will be the UI, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript and React, which is one of the important framework. And back end you will have Python, who is learning, or Java. And then in between database, so database we are going to teach with Oracle. If you are having MySQL or other database, no worries, you can use that database also, because we'll teach you the introduction to database and DBMS normalization basic things. And along with that we teach SQL and PLSQL, which are common languages for both any kind of database you learn. So no worries, when you're learning database, if you're having MySQL, you can practice with the queries I teach you. No issues. Only in few queries, the syntax will be little different. And at that time, I will tell you also, like what are the modifications you have to make. Okay. So that is the complete course modules you are going to learn. And every module and each and every topic, you will have assignments and tests. Everything will be given for you. I think they have already told you, like you will be having mock interviews, test, everything you will be having. And every module you will be having multiple projects. Suppose I am teaching HTML. Once the HTML is done, I'll give a small project. CSS is there, it is done. Combination, I'll give one project. Like that for each and every module. Once you complete front end and back end with database, you will do one full project on that in the last 2 months or something. Okay, like where you can put it as a internship certificate, you will be getting whatever projects you have done. And along with this, those who are enrolling for the full stack, they will be having free communication and aptitude classes also. Online students, those who are attending full stack, so you will be having communication and aptitude classes, something like you're very good at technical, if you're not able to put it properly, you're not able to put in a proper format because of nervous or any communication issues, that you should not be like losing that opportunity, right? So for that we are providing free communication classes also. And also when you apply for a job, you will get the first written test only, right? Aptitude, reasoning, this test is there. You're very good at at the communication and technical also, but if you are not securing good marks and pass in the written test, how can you prove yourself that you are worthy candidate for the company? It is difficult, right? So we are also providing the aptitude and communication classes both. So I request everyone to utilize that. Yes, please come. Yes, you are from Python existed batch. Come, please come. Sit. So you will be provided with that. So there is no prerequisite to learn this full stack course. You can you are from any educational background, your friends are there also, you can tell if they are from triple E, ECE, mechanical, any background you're ready to learn this, because we teach from scratch everything. Like who we assume that everyone are with zero knowledge and we'll teach them. Those who already know, they may feel little, but it will be like revision for them. Okay, so you will learn some or the other new point every day. Okay, and both online and offline sessions are there. If you can offline, come offline. I suggest everyone to come offline, so that you can do practicals here in the lab, and also you can ask me the doubts also. And the mentors are there to help and check your projects, assignments and everything, so that it will be helpful for you. And if in any case you can't attend, today you are coming offline, after 1 week or 2 weeks, suddenly because of you traveled somewhere, you could not attend online, offline, you can join online. Okay, just you have to inform us that I am attending online. Okay, that is the only thing. Okay, so this is about the full stack module that you are going to learn. And today we are going to start with what? UI. Front end, we are going to start with UI, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with React framework. So, for any questions are there? Online students, do you have any questions? Bharat Chandra, you're a new student or you're from any Python batch? Are you joining today for the first time? Bharat Chandra, can you hear me? Hemant Vaishnavi, okay. Okay, Bharat Chandra, you are like a new Python student or any existing batch? You can unmute and answer, or you can just type in the chat box. I just discussed about what does full stack module contains. Okay, so full stack totally three modules you have: front end, back end, and database. The front end will, as I said, now you will have all those HTML, CSS, JavaScript where you can develop, and back end you will be having database and sorry, database you have, and backend you will be having Python or Java. Those who choose Python, you will be learning what? Python as your backend language, and in a month you will be starting. Okay, that is how the module total you have to learn, because you need to know if you join what are the things you are going to learn with communication aptitude. Complete course modules you will get every day the documents also. Whatever I am teaching here, on that you will get document and running notes also. And whatever the examples I'm teaching, I will mail you. They will create one Google Classroom. We will mail you all the notes, programs, documents. And along with that, we will also provide you everyday recordings. Okay, the recordings may take 2 hours time or little late, but every day you will get what? Recording. Sometimes you may not attend the session because of online issues, or offline you couldn't come. But those who come or not, every day you will receive the recording, which is available for 1 year. Those who join for full stack, for 1 year from the day you join, you will be having the accessibility. So after 6 months, if you want to listen once any particular module, you can record it. You can listen to the recordings. Sometimes we listen to the class, afterwards we feel like once again we wanted to listen it. So you can go home and you can listen. Monday to Friday you will be having classes, and Saturday and Sunday you will be having like a holiday for the classes. But Saturday institute will be there. You can come and practice. Mentor will be there. They will help you. So week 5 days, whatever is taught to you, you can just practice on those 2 days. And coming next week, when you come Monday or Tuesday, you will be having test, whatever the topics that are covered. So that every week you will be revising it. If test is there, definitely we will revise, right? So for that we are creating, we are giving the test. Clear all? Online students, any questions? Srinivas, Vaishnavi, Bharat, Hemant. Do you have any questions? Okay. Okay then. Okay. Manish and Srinivas, may I know you're from which batch or you're joining for the first time?
I'm from the Python full stack 5758 batch.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Manish, because if you're not
Yeah,
from,
actually,
yeah, yeah, please continue.
uh, I just seen the demo classes and requested Harsha Training has provided this thing, so I have joined this today. I'm newcomer.
Newcomer, but you heard the demo sessions already.
Yes, yes. Like in YouTube channel, I have gone through it.
You have gone through it. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah. So fine. Okay, there are few people joining at everyone at 5 o'clock. For the new students, I was giving demo. Okay, so today, like many people have new students joined today. So I will just do like many of people attended one session and missed some part of session. So for everyone combining today, I will start HTML and I will do complete HTML starting from beginning. Okay, everyone. So now we are going to start about what is an application and what is HTML and what type of applications we are going to develop. Okay. So all of you just please listen. Any questions you have, you can unmute and ask me, or you can message in the chat box. So now with the front end, what we are going to develop here, you can see any Amazon or Flipkart or Facebook, you will be having some view, right? Yes, if you are going to the Google page, and here you will be suppose typing Flipkart. Okay, so if you see here the Flipkart, if you go to the Flipkart website, you will be having this front view, right? Yes or no? How this is developed by this UI, that HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Framework will add us some additional feature to it, which helps us our application to be given the best way. That we will learn later. Okay, but using those three things, you can develop such application. You can develop such application. Okay, so now we are going to start and learn the process of what is the first of all, what is an application? It's like a software. Okay, you have so many different types of applications. See, notepad is also one application, if you consider. And do I require internet for notepad? Do I require internet? Calculator is there in the laptop. Do I require internet? No. Those applications are like standalone, which do not require what? Internet. But if Facebook is there, even though you install an app in your Facebook, without internet, can you run it? Can you use it? No. So general standalone applications or general applications are something which do not require internet, like notepad, calculator, and all. But whereas Facebook, Flipkart, Gmail, these are all web applications which will run with the help of server on internet. On server, it will be running with the help of what? Internet. That means what? They are not actually installed in our PC. They are installed somewhere in their server. Facebook team has their own server. They installed on it and they are running that application. We are just using that application. Such applications are called what? Web applications. And same application, if you are using on desktop application, or mobile application, so that they will make it user friendly, and also the whatever you are using machine friendly, like you can use on any device as a responsive. It fits your page, right? On mobile also you can use it. It will be clear and it is added properly, so that they will develop in that. Such applications you will be developing now. Okay, so first module of developing any application is HTML. What is that? HTML. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language. So that is what HTML means. Online students, those are just I'm starting with HTML. All of you please listen, and if you have any queries, you can please let me know. So this is mainly one kind of a markup language, and HTML duty is mainly to structure the content of web page. What it will do, it will structure the content in a proper way. If you are seeing one textbook, if you are writing in notebook, you will not have some equal spaces, or it is not in proper font size, everything. Now HTML will arrange the text everything in proper structure, like headings, body, and aligned to the right side, left side, or a proper size. Mainly the duty of HTML is to what? Structuring the content. And next you will learn about CSS. Only structuring content will not make the page like this, no? We are seeing some colors, images, and when I click, some drop down list is coming, some image is scrolling automatically to left to right or right to left. How all this is happening? We are applying colors and styles through CSS. Only HTML will structure the content. But to apply the colors and styles, to move the images and different styles, we need to learn what? CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Okay, that is what CSS will do. And in this CSS we have three types of CSS you will be learning: inline, internal, and then external CSS. So we will learn all these three modules also. HTML, CSS means CSS is not completely different. First we will create HTML, for that we will add styles. We will embed the code, integrate both. It's not like CS is different language and HTML is completely different. So for HTML code, whatever you are writing, you will add some color, you will add some style to it. That's it. Okay. So these are the three types of CSS. We'll discuss them separately. What is inline, what is internal, what is external. When we start CSS, we will discuss about that separately. Yes, any question? No. Next, we will be learning JavaScript. So what is this JavaScript? You see here, when I click on the login option, okay, then it is asking new customer or login option. When I click on my profile, it is asking me to enter what? Mobile number. When I say request OTP, is it logging in? No, it is coming in red color. What is that? Please enter valid. That means what? It is validating the page you are writing. Okay, it won't directly go right. If you are writing, it is validating your page. That validation you will be doing with what? JavaScript mainly. You will learn some coding. And JavaScript is something like which is used as front end and back end language also. Like it has some coding of programming languages also. Java and JavaScript is completely different. This is a scripting language, and that is like coding, programming, object oriented. Python is also a oriented language. It is not like scripting language. But in JavaScript also we use some programming logic which will help us for developing or validation. Mainly for what? Validation purpose. If you type password, when you're registering first time for the Facebook or anything, you will write password, right? It will give you some rules. Password should be at least 8 letters. It should contain character, it should contain number, special character. Like this you will have lot of rules, right? Those all can be provided in what? JavaScript. So when you are developing such application, all these are required. Using HTML, you will structure. CSS, you will add styles. And using JavaScript, you will do what? Validation. Completely, it will develop application. Without React JS also, will develop. But what does this React JS is doing? This is going to develop a single page application. What is that? Single page application. What do you mean by single page? Everything is executed from only one file, that is single page. Okay, the server will take care of only one page. See now, if I'm asking you to listen the classes from morning till evening, like morning three classes, evening two classes, you started with UI. I will tell 5 to 6 you listen UI, morning 9 to 10 you listen backend, and after that SQL. Like that, I have you do project communication. Like whole day I assign with classes. Can you listen? You will be tired, right? You will be exhausted, and your performance and listening skills will be very less by the time you come again to 5 to 6 class and all. So in the same way, if multiple millions of people are using Facebook, sometimes the server gets hang, right, to provide all information. So Facebook team has come with an approach, the React JS. They only developed this React JS. What is that? Instead of contacting the server again and again, they when you are fetching your information, first it will fetch all the data and keep it in buffer. Whenever you require, it will fetch the data from buffer, not from the server. Because of that, the server will be free. It can be utilized for some other person. What it is saying generally, when you create application without React JS, Every time you put a request, you are posting one picture, you are sending a comment, for everything it has to contact to server, no? It has to contact server and put your post message or any picture or any comment or reply. But when you are developing that application with the React, it won't connect to server every time. It will keep the data in buffer and it will utilize from that. Because of that reason, server is not hanged. It can be utilized with multiple people. That is the main advantage with the React. So we use that framework and develop our last at last. After developing application, we add that framework. React JS is also not separate language, we are just using that framework for our application. Clear? So these are the complete modules internally that you are going to learn in the front end, like HTML, CSS, and then what? JavaScript. In JavaScript also, I will be teaching additionally jQuery and JSON also. Okay, so the which are required for your React JS application. So I will be additionally teaching jQuery and JSON. Online students, is it clear everyone? If you have any questions, you can please let me know. Venkatesh, Harshan, clear all? Abhinav, Manish, okay, okay. So now, how to run these applications? Do we require any special software to be downloaded? See, if you want to play some game, you will download from Play Store and use it, right? In the same way, to develop such application, do I need additionally some backend or any jar files or anything? Do you require any library? Nothing actually. You can just use a notepad and whatever by default browser you have, you can use that. It is enough. You need not install separately any special environment for this. What we require for HTML and CSS script, notepad and browser, that is enough for you. So we can write and run it. I will show the process. But along with this, I will also teach you Visual Studio Code, VS Code. Why? Because you will do here with Notepad, but when you go for companies and all, they will be using like Visual Studio Code, like that IDEs. They won't write in Notepad and then execute it. So I will teach in that. Initially, I will teach with Notepad, but later I will use Visual Studio also. It will help for us in the React application and real-time applications, because it will show us suggestions. Because when you develop real-time application, you will write multiple of programs. It is difficult to search for errors and all everything. Okay, so I will show both the process. So having Notepad and any browser is enough for executing actually. But additionally, I will be teaching the Visual Studio Code. We tell like VS Code. You can download this and you can use it. Okay, so here, how, what you will do first, you will open the Notepad. These are like the steps that you have to just create for one application. So what is the first step you have to do? You have to open Notepad, and then you have to write the HTML, whatever code you want, you will be writing the code. And the third step is you will go to the file and you will click on save as, and then you will save with file name dot html. You will save. What you will give, go to the file, save as, and then what, file name dot html. And wherever you are saving, you just double click the file, it will open in browser. You have to what, double click file, and it will be open in default browser. I will show all the steps, step by step. Whatever I wrote, I will do that. Okay, so here first You have to open notepad and write the code. How you are writing code? This is a HTML program, right? So everything you will be writing in terms of tag. What is that? Tag. So what does tag means? Oh, this is the tag. Open and close the ankle bracket is called tag. Inside this you will be writing HTML. This is our parent tag. What is that? Parent tag. And here almost all tags will have open tag and closing tag, and there are few tags which do not have closing tag also. Few tags there is no closing, only open tag will be there. That also we'll discuss. But this is like the outer parent tag, open HTML and close. These are the basic tags. Now, here inside HTML, you will be writing what? Title tag. So, whenever you want some title to your page, you will be writing open and close what? Title. And inside this, you will be writing whatever text you want. This is an example on basic tags or something you will be writing basic tags. So remember, whatever you write between open tag and closing tag, the text will be applied by the tag style. Okay, I wrote the basic text between open title and close title. So that is considered as what? Title of the page. That's it. And then head. Whenever you write anything between head tag, it is considered as what? Heading of that page. Head. Open the head and close. And remaining what we have, we wrote the HTML, title, head. Everything remaining is what? Body of the page. No? So we have to write what tag now? Body. And whatever text you are writing here, it is considered and displayed in where? Body of the page. And then close the HTML. This is a basic tags. The tags are divided into multiple formats, but these are the basic tags we have: HTML, title, head, and then what? Body. Is there any confusion? No, right? Is it clear? Online students, is it clear, everyone? Okay. Sharon, like every day your class starts from 5 o'clock.
Hey, yeah, this is Saran. Oh, your good name, please?
Yes, Chapandi, sorry.
No, no, your good name?
Likita, myself Likita.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Likita. So, no, no, overall timeline for the entire, HTML, I mean, the UI part.
Hmm. You have joined just now?
I mean, this is the first, we were in previous batch with Python. I think
Hmm.
Pratyush, I think he quit the
Yes,
job,
yes,
right?
yes.
So,
Yes. Yes, at what time you have joined now? 5 o'clock only, right?
yeah, 5 o'clock.
Yeah. So I have given the introduction, no? Complete front end module introduction. Just now I have given, no? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and React JS.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, I'm asking about the timeline. Timeline in the sense, how long it will take to complete this entire
Okay.
UI?
Yes, yes. 3 months. It will be 3 months.
3 months? Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Complete duration you are asking. I was thinking about class timing, sorry. So complete duration for front end will be 3 months. Back end will be 3 months. So and
Okay,
in between we teach the database. Back end Python you are learning, some people learning Java. So whatever it is, 3 months, 3 to 3.5 months. Front end also 3 to 3.5 months. In between only we will teach 1 hour database, so that
okay, sure.
by almost 6 to 7 months, I cannot tell exactly 6 months. If you get holidays or some projects we are doing, so it may take around 7 months mostly. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, clear. So this is how we are going to write a simple HTML page. Now let us follow the steps we wrote. What we have to do first, we have to open the notepad. So let us open the notepad here, and so let us create a new file for the notepad. And here, as I said, you have to first write what? HTML, and then I'm writing the title tag, and inside the title I'm just writing basic, and then I'm closing the title tag, and then I'm going to write the head, and in the head I'm going to write like welcome to HTML, and then I'm closing the head section, and then I'm going to write what tag, body. Everything will come under head, also will come in the body part of just in the page body only, but as a heading. Now whatever you want you will be writing inside what, body, and then close with what, HTML. Okay, this is the basic structure, and I'm not writing anything as of now in the body. If you want you can write some hello, or HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, but it is not suggestible to use write directly. You have to write between any opening and closing. For this text also we are writing between body tag, but if you want to apply some style you can write between open tag and closing tag. We'll see that. Okay, we have opened the code notepad, and we wrote the code. Next what we have to do, go to file, save as, give any file name, dot html. So go to the file you have to save. So here you should create one folder for saving your programs. Why, you can save directly anywhere, but every day we will be doing, no? So if you save under one folder it will be easy for us to access. Yes or no? In home we put all our clothes in one cupboard, right? So every day you can easily access it. In the same way, let us create one folder and save it. I have already created one folder with the name HTML15. In C drive I have created what folder, HTML15. Okay, so if you want to create, see here, you can go to the file, save as, and in C drive if you wanted to create, go to new folder and give any name. So suppose I'm giving like UI15, that is what my folder name, and click on open. And here I'm giving the file name, so I'm giving like a basic dot what, HTML. I'm saving it. It is done. How to execute it, I said you have to double click on the file. So go to the location where you have saved. Like I have saved under my computer, like in the C drive you have given what, UI15. See, it is saved with what? Google Chrome. So it will choose your default browser. If you have Internet Explorer, it will choose with that. When you can double click on that, see it is creating. Yes or no? If you see, the basic is here. This is the title of the page. Title will come in the title bar. And heading, we gave what in the heading? Welcome to HTML. And then whatever we wrote in the body, hypertext markup language. So this is how, whatever you write and save, as soon as you save it .html, it will open in browser. Even though you don't write any code here, I saved with .html. You can see here, once you refresh there is no code, but still it is opening with what, browser. .html means it opens with browser. That's it. Okay, so like that you can just save, and I'm closing this file. Let us say we closed that file. Now if I go to the folder, if I double click with browser, I wanted to add some more information to that file. How? You have to right click on that and say open with notepad, because if you double click it opens with browser, no? Again you want to add some text to it or remove something, you want to make some modification to the existing file. So what you will do, open with the notepad. Then it opens with notepad. Again you can write some code here. Is it clear everyone? So this is a basic process to create any HTML page. Notepad, write the code, run the file. That is enough. You don't require any other things. But we'll additionally learn one more environment. that I will tell in next session anyway. So this is how we write. Anyone is having any doubts, you can please ask me. Okay, so this is a complete HTML only tags. We are dividing into basic, structural, application, and logical tags. For all basic tags are called as layout tags. Basic are this HTML. What are the basic tags we have is HTML head, title, and then what? Body tags. We have seen the basic tags. Next we have what? Structural tags. Structural tags is like you are arranging everything as one proper structure. So what are the structural tags we have? So these are all come under basic tags. And next I am going to write about structural tags. So what are the structural tags we have? Heading tags. So now you have seen only head tag. See, all tags are not compulsory. If you want, you can write just HTML body. Title, head is optional. If you want, you will write. Otherwise, no. Now, the structural tags are like heading tags we have. Heading tags are ranging from H1 to H6. These are the heading tags we have. H1 stands for highest heading, highest size actually. What is that? Highest size. Automatically whatever text you are writing between h1 open and h1 close, it will apply with the h1 style and it will display very big. And you write between same text between h2, it will reduce little. It is like a descending order, h1, h2, h3, it keeps on decreasing one one size. So h1 is the highest size and h6 is what? Lowest size. H6 is the lowest size. H1 highest and H6 is what? Lowest size. Clear everyone? So now same example. If you want, I can create one more example. Okay, I will go to the file and say new. So one new file is coming. So here I am going to write again what? HTML. This time I will just write the title. In the title I am going to write like structure tags, and I am closing the title, and I am not writing heading. I will be just writing the body tag. Now inside the body tag you are writing body tag open and body tag close, and then we are closing what? HTML also. Now inside this, I'm going to write in H1. I'm going to write in H1 tag. So whatever text you want, you can just write in the H1 tag. So I'm just writing like welcome to full stack course. I'm just writing this text and closing what? H1. Next step is what? You have to go to the file and say save as. So when you are giving save as, make sure you are saving in the same folder. UI U15. Here I am giving like structure struct dot html. Any file name you give. The important thing is you have to save with the dot html. So you are saving with dot html. So it is saved. It is what? Saved. And then let us go to that folder and double click it. So when I'm double clicking the structure, you can see it is in bold or not. You know bold text right in word and all thick. So it is coming bold. Now same I will write same text between H2, H3 like this I will be writing. So see here I'm copying and I am writing. So in the place of H2 and then H3 and then H4 and then H5 and H6. Closing tag also has to be changed. Okay, H2 and H3 and H4 and H5 and what? H6. So I'm saving this. Once you have done modification, you need not go to save as again. You have to go to the file and just say save. So it will be saved. Now go back. We have already executed now. Just we have to refresh. First time when you are executing, you have to double click on the file. But from the second time, you can just what? Refresh. Can you see the output now? This is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. I gave same text to show you difference. Okay, so see how it is. This is the highest size and H6 is the lowest size. H7, H8 are not there. You will get again error because H6 is only the lowest. It is not visible and there is no such heading. These six tags are what? Structural tags. Excuse me. Okay, and then next, online students, are you following? Is it clear? Vinay, Venkat, if you feel it little fast, you can tell me. I can go little slowly. Okay. Okay, we are writing from H1 to H6 as heading tags structures. And the next, we have one more tag in the same structural tags, that is what? Pre tag. Pre stands for pre-formatted text. What is that? Pre-formatted text. That means what? What is this pre-formatted? Means however you write, it displays as it is on the screen. That is what is called pre-formatted. So let us see here. I will write some text. So in this case, I will be telling about one more tag also, that is P tag. P tag stands for what? Paragraph. Means it displays in what? One paragraph. Whatever you write in between P tag, it is displayed as one paragraph. So now I will write one example for that. So how to write? You have to open the notepad and start writing the code. So here you are writing HTML and then you are writing what? Title. If you don't want, you can directly write what? Body tag. And then here inside this, first I am writing paragraph tag inside the paragraph. Or you want, use H1 heading, and in the H1 you are writing like example of pre-format or pre-tag, and then close the H1. This is our heading. We used that heading which we learned just now. And then I am writing p tag. It's like I am telling like a pre tag displays text as it is with spaces, everything as it is with spaces. It will be printed however you write, it will be writing in the same way. Just to get as a paragraph, I am copying the same text multiple times. అంటే మనకు ఒక పారాగ్రాఫ్ లా కావాలి కదా, so that's why I am recreating. And I am closing the p tag here, and then I close the body tag, and then I close what? HTML. Closing tag means it should have what? Backslash. Okay, I'm saving this again, and I will save like a pre dot html. Still I did not use pre tag. Okay, just to see here how it is executed. Next I will show the difference. Pre tag, it is displayed as what? Paragraph. Now see here, same file is open. I am giving some spaces here, and here also I am adding some spaces, and here I will add like this. I gave some extra spaces and I wrote however I want. I saved this. Go back to the browser and refresh. Is there any difference? I gave so many spaces. Is it showing that? No. But let us write the same text in pre-tag. So let us write the same text in which tag? Pre-tag. So I'm copying, pasting this and then close the pre-tag here. Let us save this. Now go back to the browser and refresh it. How we are getting? As it is we are getting or not. So that is the difference between pre and normal paragraph or normal text, bold or h1 or whatever you write. It will display as a paragraph format or continue. Even though I gave so many spaces, everything, it did not display. It added in a proper format. As a paragraph, it displayed. But you don't want like that. However, you give, it should display as it is. Now, this is not proper. I wrote some spaces. But sometimes we need, however, we write, it should be displayed as it is on the screen. Then you have to use which tag? Pre tag. So pre stands for what? Pre-formatted text. So tag. Okay. Clear everyone? Online students, is it clear about pre tag? Okay. So every time you make differences, you have to go to save. You added some text here, anything. You want to apply the style, you have to add what? Save. So see here after this p tag, if I'm writing here any h2 heading, like this is pre tag. I'm just writing and closing h2 wherever you want. So this whatever text I am writing here in between h1 open and close, that is applied with h2 style. Now I'm saving this. Go back to the browser and refresh. We are getting heading in h2 size, little lesser than this. So here these are the basic and what structural tags like HTML and head, title, body, and also headings and pre-formatted text. And we also have seen about what paragraph tag. అర్థమైందండి అందరికీ? So, all of you, I will just give a number in the group. Those who are attending today for the first time, apart from previous Python batches, those who are new students, you just give a message to this number that you have attended demo session, so that they will send you the recording. Okay, so I will share one mobile number. All of you see. So all of you take a minute time and send a message. 8978345335. So here just give a message 8978345335. Like Hemant, Vaishnavi, and few new students are there, right? So please send a message so that they will send you the recording of this class. Take 1 2 minutes time and everyone please send. You are Python master.
Hello.
Yes, Mani. Yes, Manish.
Is this a Python full stack or Java full stack? Uh,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat once again?
this course is a Python full stack developer or Java full stack developer?
Python full stack core, whatever it is, like you will have front end for both Python and Java. So first I am teaching front end, and after 1 month you will be those who are for the Python, they will start Python. Okay, and those are for anyone for Java, they will start for Java. For both the course, both the full stack courses, you will be having front end as common. So just I'm starting with front end. In a month for you, Python will be started, and Java people, Java they will attend separately. But commonly, we will teach UI for both.
I want to go with Java, which is kind of.
Sorry.
I want to go with Java, not Python.
Yes, okay. You can go with Java. We will put a message in the group. Those who are going for Java, they can join Java classes. Because now, when you enroll for the course, you can just tell them that you wanted to join for full stack Java. They will put you in the Java module. If you want in the full stack Python, they will add you to the Python. That's it. And you will get notifications according to the Python. Whenever they start Python batch, they will put a message, and whenever they start Java batch, they will put a message for Java students. Okay, is it clear, Manish?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Any more questions?
Really.
Clear, no? Okay. So for both the people, whoever is having Python or Java, you require front end. So commonly, because in the backend you will add Java code. Those who are learning Java, those who are learning Python, they will learn Python code. That's it, only difference. So commonly, they will. I will teach UI. So Java I will be teaching, or Python trainer will be teaching for you. Okay. Hi. Okay. So it is basic layout tags we have seen. Next is like we have semantic tags. In the semantic tags, first we have what? Presentation tags. Means how you are presenting the text. So next we are going to see about presentation tags. How the text will be displayed on the screen. So for that we are going to see the presentation tags. Okay, so whatever tags you are writing for the presentation or any tags you are considering, the tags are mainly categorized into two ways. The tags are categorized into two ways. Like they are like inline elements or tags, and then block level tags. What are the inline and block level? If you observe our first example that we executed here, like basic, whatever you are executing here, I wrote this in heading and I wrote this in the body, but both came in the same line. Both came in the same line. But if you observe here, the headings, they came automatically in new line. Yes or no? When I wrote there head, some text I wrote between the head tag and body tag, but head tag and body tag, whatever I wrote, they came in what? Same line. But when I wrote the same thing in h1, h2, h3, everything is coming in new line. So why we are getting in new line? Because those tags are block level tags. What are that? Block level tags or block level elements. Block level tags automatically start in new line. Automatically start in new line. And inline tags will be displayed in the same line. Will not start in the new line. So here, since h1, h2, all these tags are like block level tags, we are getting automatically in the new line. Okay, so whatever I will give you in coming sessions, the list of inline and the list of block level in one file. You can just go through that once. In day by day, when I am teaching, also you will know which is inline and which is the block level tag. Okay, now remember H1, H2 are all what type of tags? Block level tags. Now, why I told is like in the presentation tags, you will be having inline tags. So, what are presentation tags? How to display the text? You by default when you give in H1 it is displayed in bold, but you want in italic, you want underline, like you want to apply different ways to display. So those are presentation tags. So there is a B tag which stands for what? Bold. And there is I tag which stands for what? Italic. And there is U tag which stands for what? Underline. And every tag will have open tag and closing tag. Okay, like this. Now I will write one example to display this open and closing tags. See here, I am going to create file, new tab, and here I am going to write what? HTML, and then I am going to write the body tag. And inside this I am going to write what? B. And I am writing here bold text. Just I am writing some text and close the B. And then here I am writing E, and I am writing like Likita in italic, and then I tag I am closing, and U I'm just writing like very important, and then I'm writing what? U close. Then next I'm writing closing the body, and then closing what? HTML. Got it? Understood? Tomorrow, once again, I'll repeat these last head example. I'm just showing for today. So you have to go to the file and then say what? Save as. And in a file, you are writing like present dot html. Okay. And then go to the location where you saved and then double click on it. You can see here bold text, italic, and underline. But all are displayed in same line. H1 tags automatically came in new line because they are block level elements. Block level elements always start in new line. Inline tags always start give in the same line. But ma'am, how I wanted to display these also in the new line only. I can't change its nature. But there is a tag called break tag. What is that? Break. So br slash. If you are writing break tag, it will automatically come in what? New line. And if you observe, this break tag doesn't have the closing. Doesn't have what? Closing. It is a single tag. Now same example I will repeat. We got a new line or not? ఓకే బి ట్యాగ్కి మధ్యలో రాస్తే బోల్డ్ వస్తుంది, ఐ ట్యాగ్కి మధ్యలో రాస్తే ఇటాలిక్, యూ ట్యాగ్కి ఓపెన్ క్లోజ్కి మధ్యలో రాస్తే అండర్లైన్. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనం బాడీ ట్యాగ్లో రాస్తాం అంతే. అర్థమైందా అండి ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్? Tomorrow I will just explain once again the presentation tags. Just you people make sure that you just practice with notepad basic tag example, and how structure tag example like html body, headings and pre. That's it, enough. Presentation tags we'll see again tomorrow once again, because first time you are learning, no, you may feel too much. So I'm just giving this introduction and sample, so you don't require. Tomorrow I will teach visual studio installation process also, and how to work with that. Same folder we can use there also, just but if you write open tag it will only write closing tag for you if you forget also. And it will show suggestions for you, so it will be easy, coding will be easy. Okay. So tomorrow also all of you join by 5 o'clock. Everyone. I will start session by like before 10 minutes or 15 minutes only. If you want, you can join and ask me doubts. But regularly, your timings will be from 5 to 6 every day. Okay. all of you can join 5 to 10 minutes before, so that you can relax and ask doubts, and then you can start the session. Once the regular sessions have started, I will give everyday assignments, so that you have to practice here in the lab or anywhere. Okay. Yes, Harshan, do you have any doubt?
Hello? Hello? Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, చెప్పండి. Am I audible?
HTML documentation ఓన్లీ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ లో చేస్తామా లేకపోతే వేరేగా కూడా చేయడానికి ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటుందా?
హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ కోడింగ్ విజువల్ స్టూడియోలో కూడా చేయొచ్చండి, చాలా ఉంటాయి. నోట్ ప్యాడ్ అనేది బేసిక్, దానికి మనం ఏమి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోకలే, బై డిఫాల్ట్ వస్తుంది. అలా కాకుండా మీరు విఎస్ కోడ్లో రాయొచ్చు, ఎక్లిప్స్లో రాయొచ్చు, నెట్ బీన్స్లో రాయొచ్చు. మీరు ఆల్రెడీ పైథాన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అయితే మీరు దేనిలో యూస్ చేస్తున్నారో ఎందులో రాస్తున్నారో తెలియదు, చాలా ఐడిఈస్లో రాయొచ్చు. బట్ విజువల్ స్టూడియో ఈజ్ బెస్ట్ ఫర్ ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ పార్ట్, దీస్ ఆల్ థింగ్స్. ఓకేనండి.
ఓకే మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
యా. Venkat, am I audible? Everyone, am I audible? Manish, Vinay, Abhinav, Sharon.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Venkat, you are telling I'm not. Venkat, can you reply? Am I audible, Venkat? Check from your side, all are able to hear. Okay, then those who still have any doubts, you can wait and ask me, and others can leave the session. And those who want for enroll for Python, message to this number. And those who want for Java, enroll to this, just message to this number. Okay, new students. Okay, then thanks everyone. Don't miss tomorrow's session. Everyone join on time.